Hey, what's up everyone? I haven't made a video in a while. I've been telling myself to put one up because I always have all of these thoughts in my head that I want to share, topics I want to speak on, and then I get too deep into my thoughts or get too self-conscious and just don't end up doing it. So today I've just kind of been wanting to, well, not just today, but I've been wanting to kind of share my thoughts on this. Um, every day I wake up, I start my day, I get my kids ready for school, and then I do my business online and research and different things. And of course, like everyone else, I'm on social media. Um, and I don't know, I just feel like every day I wake up and I'm, you know, seeing what people post online, um, hearing what's going on around the world, and it sickens me, honestly. I feel like I'm in the twilight zone and I can't believe that people could be so horrible to each other. And take in mind, I grew up everywhere. It's not like craziness or violence or anything is new to me. I think it's just as I get older, I'm more maybe sensitive to it, or I just think a lot. So it's not logical to me, everything that's going on. It doesn't make sense. I feel like almost like I don't fit in this world. I mean, it sounds crazy, right? But I mean, I've been through my share of things. Like, I mean, we all have. We've seen ugly things and beautiful things and whatever. But my point today is that there's so much going on that I just cannot get. Like, for an example, I'm sure you all have heard of the Starbucks or read about the Starbucks story or incident where the two gentlemen were treated like crap because of the color of their skin. Um, and that's just what it is. Or the other Starbucks story where this young boy went in to use the bathroom and they said that he had to buy something in order to use it, but then someone else came out who wasn't, it's a race thing, and he didn't have to buy anything because he was a different race, and it's not fair. It's obvious. They went up to the counter and you know confronted the staff, um, and basically it's happening a lot now. And like there's this other gym incident where um, this man went to go work out, and basically he was harassed because of his skin color. And I don't understand how we're here in 2018 and that's still happening. I mean, I know it's not news to me. I'm Mexican. I've seen it all my life. It's just tiring now, though. I mean, it's always been tiring. It's ugly. And then I go and hear about a story where, these people make these Facebook Live videos, and there's this crazy guy who murdered his girlfriend and son on Facebook Live. Um, that's not it. And then I heard another story of this other man who shot his girlfriend several times and put the picture online of it. I mean, this is happening all the time and everywhere, whether it's put online or not. Um, School shootings, it's just all insane. It's crazy. And then the forms of entertainment, like, I mean, I know I'm not Miss, goody two shoes or whatever, but I mean, enough is enough. Um, you look at the videos that are posted on World Star, and it's just people fighting, standing around watching. I hate when there's women fighting and the men are just like egging it on instead of tearing it apart. And I mean, it's crazy now, this world. And I feel like, I don't know if you guys seen Wonder Woman, but I feel like her, where she's like kind of confused by, it's like so much ugly is going on. You guys are just gonna kind of just ignore it. Like, yeah, I know we gotta go take care of some other issues, but how can you stand by and watch all this happen and not do anything about it. So many are lucky that I don't have those powers. Because, by the way, guys, I'm really deeply into fantasy. So a lot of times I think of that. Like, I wish I did have those powers. I really wish I did, because I would be just taking care of business. I swear, like Wonder Woman, Daredevil powers. Could you imagine? Really? I mean, just for a minute. Then we've got the president, and we've got just all these issues going on, and I question every day, like, I just don't understand. There's so much going on, and everybody's focused on something stupid, it seems. I mean, there's sex trafficking going on. Do you guys realize that in America, that sex trafficking happens? There's people, there's children and young women being kidnapped every day for this. And I read about it, and it's unbelievable to me, you know. How can we be such horrible creatures and create such beautiful things? You know, how can we do that to each other, to ourselves? How could, I just don't get it. And then these politicians, they do anything for money, and they just sicken me too. They do nothing about the real issues, and they do whatever they can to hide their dirt, and their concerns are just unbelievable. And this world is just getting harder and harder. Maybe it's as I get older, I just think more into these things. And I know I'm kind of just throwing all these little things together. It's just because I don't want to go into crazy, you know, detail, but it bothers me. And I have 3 kids that I love with all of my heart. I love kids in general, but I'm saying my kids, I talk to them. I'm really open and honest with them. You know, you got to talk to them always and be open. And, you know, unfortunately, you cannot protect them from everything, but you do have to kind of just plant seeds in them. You know, good and bad are real things. And I don't know. This world is just, I just feel like I don't fit, and it's a horrible feeling. But there's like nothing I can really do, and I hate it. I just hate it. You know, there's so many beautiful people in this world, and there's a lot of ugly in this world, and it's really getting scary. I can't stand anyone who's racism in any form. I just can't take it, you know. Anyone who's harmful, especially to children, you just don't have souls to me, because you can't possibly have a soul and hurt kids. You just can't, in my opinion. And there's so much ugly going around. I think I'm going to do like a little sort of like a documentary just on different things that I'm talking about, because I know I'm not really giving detail, but it's so horrific, the things that I've been watching lately, that it's kind of hard for me to just go into detail. So I might want to show some like video clips or something like that. But I think you guys get the point. And honestly, we need to stop and look at ourselves and people around us. Don't fall into the crowd. Don't do that. Like, if you see something crazy, don't stand for it just because, you know, you want to get a video or a like or whatever. And I have to also say, even though it irks me and irritates me that people share these live videos where people are violent or even hurting each other, it's also a blessing, because we could get the scum of the earth through those videos, because they're idiots and they are in videos. But it's a good thing, because it's a good way to catch them, you know. It's just unfortunate that so much of this is happening, but it's happening behind closed doors every day. Horrific things are happening, and you don't even know what goes on, next door to you. You don't, and that's the scary part. And it's hard to trust in this world of ugly people, but there are good people. And I don't know how many times I just said the word people. But the best you can do is be honest with yourself, be as good as you can to others, and cherish the ones you love, and if you find someone special, tell them you love them, keep them, hold on to them, and show your kids right and wrong. And I guess maybe all of our perception of right and wrong is different, but let's not hurt people, let's not hurt each other. There's too much of that going on. It needs to stop. Our leaders aren't really leaders because they're not setting the right examples. I myself, I've never been a follower to any capacity, and what I mean is, ever since I was a little girl, I just have always had my own mind, even if that meant I sat alone. Because sometimes you have to sit or stand alone when you believe in something that's right, But seriously, you only get one life, as far as I know. And it's a gift, and it's nobody's right to take someone else's life. It's no one's right to abuse you. It's no one's right to keep you captive, in any capacity. It's just not right, I don't know what else to say. I know that I'm rambling, but so much is bothering my heart, and I wish I could do something about it. I really wish I could just rescue all the children that are going through things, rescue people who need help. I know it sounds crazy, but if you only knew the ugly of the world, and a lot of you probably do, probably even more than I do, stay strong, always keep your own mind, and I'm gonna cut this video short because I know I'm rambling, but seriously, try very hard to love yourself and to spread love, because we need it. This world is getting, well, it has been ugly, because I mean, if you really think about it, from the beginning of time, there's been ugly shit happening. But we know a lot more than we used to, and there's no excuse for a lot of it. If you're a racist person, first off, please just get off my channel. Secondly, you have to deal with every kind of person if you're gonna have like a job in the public where you have to deal with children, or if you're a doctor and you're dealing with different people, a nurse, lawyers, people who have to deal with the public, anyone who even works in customer service, you suck if you're racist. But I'm just saying. I'm sorry, I really get heated about that. I myself grew up always in diverse communities, and it always irked me for people to judge someone off of their, not just their race, but maybe background or whatever. It just doesn't make any sense. None of us are above anyone. I mean, think about it. How stupid is it to judge someone on their race? Like, it's stupid. I even feel stupid talking about it. It's like pink and yellow. Like, okay, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, We are what we are. Let's embrace each other, learn our differences, learn whatever, we all hurt, we all cry, we all need, we all laugh, we all we all have every feeling that everyone else has. We're all human, I know I'm not making sense right now, but I'm just really tired of everything. So just hold on to the one you love, cherish the people you love, and really seriously try to put good into the world. What's the use in fighting people? What's the use in making people feel like shit when things are crappy already? There's no point. It's not going to help anyone. So I'm done rambling, and I'm going to go put my cape on now. I'll be back. You guys just won't know. All right. Bye.